Good morning, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally welcoming you to another exciting week of distance teaching and learning at Kimberly Elementary School, where we strive to build hope in action, belief in action, success in action. While virtual classes will start at 8:30 a.m. promptly each and every day, your teachers will be online from 8 to 8:30 a.m. to answer questions from you or your parents. Do want to remind all of our boys and girls about some expectations for a successful virtual learning experience. First and foremost, boys and girls, get out of bed daily for school. You cannot participate in school while lying in the bed. Find a table to sit at that is clean and organized, and find a quiet place for learning. And above all, make sure your technology is charged. Be reminded of these APS guidelines. Be respectful. If it is inappropriate face-to-face, then it is inappropriate online as well. Be careful with humor and make sure it is not offensive, rude, or disruptive to class. If in doubt, before posting, message your teacher for guidance. Never share meeting IDs or meeting passwords outside of the class, and never post inappropriate messages or content in classroom chats or privately. Never post what happens to be a threat of violence to any student, staff, or school person. Looking at our weather for the week of September 28th through October 2nd, we have some rain early in the week on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, with sun on Thursday and Friday of next week. We're going to have highs as high as 80, but lows in the 50s. So it is definitely sweater weather, boys and girls. Our IB learner profile for the month of September, we're almost over, is reflective. So now is an opportunity for us to reflect on our entire month of September and our behaviors and our work habits. I want you to think about your work habits over this last month and ask yourself, was I being the best student that I could be? Was I ensuring that I was being responsible by getting up on time and being online on time? Was I being the best student I could be by getting all of my assignments completed? Well, that's what reflective means. Reflective means thinking back on all of our actions and our ideas and our experiences, and thinking about how those things have impacted not only ourselves, but those around us. Want to say happy birthday to the following Panthers who will be celebrating their birthday this week. Naria is celebrating her birthday on the 28th. Brandon and Casey are both celebrating their birthdays on the 29th. Dontre and Justice are celebrating their birthdays on the 30th. Olivia on October 1st and Ashley on October 2nd. Happy birthday, Panthers. And now for a few announcements. We are still in our attendance campaign, boys and girls, for the month of September. We have a few more days left. And so far, this is where we stand as of September 25th. Miss Sumter is still leading the way in pre-K with 90%. Miss Aycock is leading the way in kindergarten with 94.6% of her students being at school each day. Dr. Gates is leading first grade at 90%. Miss Cribb in second grade at 89%. Miss Brown in third grade with 99.1%. Ooh, that means that almost all of her kids are at school each and every day. I think that might be the winner there, but we're going to see. We still got a couple more days. Miss Smith-Drew in fourth grade at 92.9%. Miss Irvin in fifth grade at 95.6%. And Miss Blow in multi-age classes at 89.2%. This was a tough week, boys and girls. I saw some numbers go up and I saw some numbers go down. But remember, that goal is 95% for the average daily attendance for the homeroom. And so right now, I'm just looking at 2 classes that have met that 95%, one of them that's almost on the way. So let's see, can we get more than 2 classes with 95% average daily attendance? Because that teacher gets a prize and those students get a free period. Again, we continue to celebrate our Hispanic Americans because it is National Hispanic Heritage Month from September 15th through October 15th. Thank you for being a part of the United States of America. Do want to continue reminding our boys and girls and our parents that you no longer have to register to get the free meals from the district. Every Monday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., the district will be providing 5-day meal kits, 5 breakfasts and 5 lunch meals, and they will utilize the middle school bus routes. You can also pick up your meals at Bunch Middle School. If you want more information, go to our school website or go to atlantapublicschools.us/nutrition. This is coming up on our 3rd week for Small Group Wednesday. Be reminded, boys and girls, that on Wednesday, like every day, you still meet your homeroom teacher for SEL and attendance at 8:30 a.m. And then at 9 o'clock, your teacher will divide you up into small groups, possibly schedule you for some assessments for the rest of the day, but you still must participate in your specials like normal. That's art, music, PE, Spanish, and band. Make sure that you're going to those classes like you normally would. We have some special students who are being supported by communities and schools. You should have gotten a special call and an email to your parent about a special event tomorrow taking place at Thurl High School at 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. That's tomorrow, Saturday, because I'm actually doing these announcements on Friday, even though you won't be watching them until Monday. But again, on Saturday, this past Saturday, we will have given out lunch and school supplies to our boys and girls who are being supported by communities and schools. Now, I don't know if you heard about it, but there's a student taste test going on to taste test food that will be provided to us when we come back to school. And so the taste test date is Wednesday, September the 30th. That's this week, Wednesday at 5 o'clock. It will be a Zoom taste test. Okay, and so the registration deadline is Monday, September 28th. More information will be shared in the parent newsletter. So boys and girls, if you're interested in that, please make sure you ask your parents to look at our parent newsletter because information will be shared there. And now for a few words of wisdom. When you imagine a pioneer woman, what do you see? Do you see a woman in a covered wagon or in a log cabin in the wilderness? Well, guess what? Right now, there are pioneer women who are exploring new frontiers, breaking new ground, women like Ellen Ochoa, the first Hispanic woman ever to become an astronaut. Now listen to what Miss Ochoa says to students about success. If you stay in school, you have the potential to achieve what you want in the future. In other words, if you stay in school and get a good education, you are much more likely to make your dreams come true, whether your dream is to become an astronaut or a police officer or a doctor or a chef. You can make your life a big success. So be cool and stay in school. With something to think about, this is Mr. Sally. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. This concludes the weekly announcements. Be sure to be actively engaged in your live sessions starting at 8:30 a.m. daily. We are Panthers who roar, respect others, own responsibility, always safe and ready at all times.